So we have the Bitvae. I'm not actually sure how you say this. Bitvae. Yeah. The Oral Care Daily R1 Rotary Electric Toothbrush. Yeah. We have 8 of these for 2 years of use. Now I've had the previous model. Let me just show you. It is the R2. And I've had this for, I think, from March of 2024 until now. And works pretty well. It's definitely the biggest by far. And also, check this out. Give me a second. I have the other model. I'm gonna bring up the name because I don't actually remember it. But this one is much smaller. I took this with me when I was going on a trip. Look at the size difference. By the way, the case for this one is it's like the size of like half of this. So I just needed one that was much smaller. This one's pretty cool. This one has 60 days of use. This one only has 30. This one has an extra button for the modes, which is cool. This one just does it for all of it. But yeah, pretty cool. I'll put that back in its case. Very small case. That's exactly what I needed it for. So let's open up this one. Because for me, I don't know about you guys, but even though this one is able to use your regular like Oral-B brush head, I find that the actual ones from this company, they work the best with these ones. So I can't really just get your cheap replacements because they just feel like garbage. There we go. Got in black because I couldn't really get it in anything else, unfortunately. But let's open it. See what's inside. So I believe this is the actual case with... Oh, it's a bigger case. Not as big as this one. I mean, it's not as small as this one, of course. This one's like half this size. This is still smaller than the actual one from the R2. We have our actual device in here, which is great. Here we go. Nice. I got this for my sister and my friend, and they seemed very happy. So I was like, I believe the ones from this should fit onto here. So I'm going to continue to use this one until it dies, and I'll use this one. So it should have power, hopefully. Oh, interesting. Huh. Oh, I'm trying to turn it off, but it won't let me. Okay. Yeah, pretty cool. Size comparison, of course, with all 3 of them. Here's the cheapest one, and then here is the most expensive one. The R1 in the middle, the R2 on here, and I think this one's the D3 or something. I might be wrong, but yeah, here's all 3 of them together. Pretty cool. Here's a side view, if you're curious as well. Of course, this one is huge, but I kind of like how big this one is. Like, if we just compare these together, it's kind of like insane. Anyway, I'll put those to the side because they are not the main star for today. Let me just go further down. Interesting case. So what? It's like, how was it designed? I should have maybe paid attention to that before I took it out. Oh, that's kind of weird. Guess I have to get used to that. Interesting. Huh. I feel like this bit's quite flimsy. And then it looks like you can put an additional brush head there, so you can take it when you're going traveling. And then it should come with an actual charger itself. Of course, I already have one, so it's fine. We have your manual, boring, doesn't actually matter. And then we have, of course, the case with every toothbrush head inside. Now, the most important thing oh no, this is the actual charger. Okay, well, most important thing is I need to see if these ones work with my old R1 or R2. So this is the R1, this is the R2. Oh, it does. Okay, that's great. That's fantastic. So I can continue to use this one. This one was mainly just for traveling because I needed to take something that was small, and this had a really small case. This case is just massive for this one. This is the exact same design except it has these two things here. So yeah, it's great that it works. Over the years, this one used to basically, I used to use it on the sensitive function, but over time it's become so weak that I have to use it on the strongest one, which is clean. So yeah, eventually this one is going to die, and then I would use this as my replacement. So let me just, but yeah, this has lasted for quite some time. Because they give you 2 years of use, I would assume that it only lasts for 2 years, but no, it lasts for longer than that, which is great. So I'm gonna just open one more of these. There we go. And I'll just place it in here. Oh, excuse me. Or like that. Or is it the other way around? Other way around, it seems, yeah. So that is perfectly housed in there. And that's great. I could definitely take this on trips with me too. But yeah, and then of course I have 6 more in there. And that is basically it. They last you, well, 3 months, so you'll be using 4 in 1 year. And that's basically it. Very, very, very cool. I do like this brand. You know, I've been using this for quite some time, so I do trust them. Instead of getting like another cheap brand, I wanted to just continue to get these ones. They don't sell this one anymore for some reason that I really don't know why, so I had to just get this one. I guess this one was a bit cheaper as well than this one. But yeah. Not a huge fan of this one because I'm not a huge fan of these ones. I prefer the circular ones, but this one's still fine. It's better to like have this one than not, if that makes sense. It's kind of crazy that I have 3 now, but yeah, that's basically it.